Weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Atlanta Falcons. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, Washington.
Play action. Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see. What that's about. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
A big gain on the play.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now a give right side. Gibson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First down, Washington.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the Washington first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Ito Smith, his first carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's complete to Slayton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Deep Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Haskins got a man. It's Gibson complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, Gibson. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Antonio Gibson.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Ball carrier.
Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
It is good.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic, just get moved.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going, because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the return will stop right around the 25. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Washington 14, Falcons 7.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Haskins on first down. This is Butler making the catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Washington.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Gibson.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On third down, it's Gibson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Check 3. Mike 56, Mike 56. All day, dog. 56, the Mike, boys, 56. Gun. Hey, please.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
At the 46-yard line.
Tuesday.
From the gun, it's Ryan. That's complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Complete to Zacchaeus. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
21.
Now Ryan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Catch made by Slayton. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Look at this, a tight end carry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Right 56. Got it. 56. I got it. 56, the mark, boys. Base. Check 56. Watch the screen. Pass. Got it.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll come out in the pistol.
Hey, check. SOS. Hey, South. Kill.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here we go now with Smith. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Watch the safety creep. Got it. Watch the motion. Mike, 55. Wait, space. 55. Come on, D. 55 is Mike, guys. 50, 21. Come on, 54, south.
And that'll set him back 5. On now, Tucker McCann. This is a 26-yard attempt.
A 26-yard attempt.
McCann's kick up and good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the gun, Haskins.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
17 yards.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Haskins will throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action now. Haskins. Open man, completes it to Butler. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On play action, Haskins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete to number
25 yards that time.
Second and 10.
Throwing again, here's Haskins.
And he'll complete this to Gibson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hopkins on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good.
He's good.
And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Falcons.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready? Check 15. Check 15. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Gun! Mike, 56, right there, 56.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check 56. Get him, get him. Gun. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I don't think you got him.
To throw again on second down. Ryan throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The 34-yard line.
Throwing again, Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be second down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And now look at him go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 70 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Now that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
56. Mike, 56. That's what I do. Shit. Space. Gun. 56.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Hey, take 10. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey. Mike 55.
Third and long. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off near the 42. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And some room to work. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 33 yards that time.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now it's Haskins. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
3rd and 4.
Now Ryan. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
We're going to keep getting sacks. Hey, 59, ready? Ready to go.
Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. He sets to fire deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll begin with a handoff to Smith, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Hey, 59, ready, 20, 20.
On 2nd and a yard, Ryan. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Intended for Darius Slayton. Incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Smith. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Back now here on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Let's make these babies cry. 58.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And now here's another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over. At their own 44-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball. And into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. After the interception, here's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with.
Yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20.
Falcons 17.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack. Play action. Haskins under pressure again, and down he goes again.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
44, Falcons 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Back to the air. Ryan after the pick six. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. This one into the hands of Burton. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
A gain of 4 yards.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this throw caught left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
1st down Washington.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackle made at the
last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go play action with Haskins. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Haskins. That one caught by Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.